Hello? Alright, I think I got this all set and ready. Hello everyone and welcome to SWOSU Esports. Today we're going to be doing SWOSU Gray versus Southern Arkansas Muleriders. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm not very good at pronunciation, as you all very know. I'm Max Otherman, going to be giving you commentary tonight. And yeah, we didn't have a blue game tonight. We got those all rescheduled to next week, as we still don't have our full roster right now, but we will be in next week. I'm pretty sure the game is the 16th, and we have a game on the 11th as well. I think. Keyword I think. But that can always change. So we're not 100% confirmed on any of things, but what I am 100% confirmed on is this game right here, as we're going to be going into Game 1 on Busan. Now, this is also going to be a solo commentary. I know things are going to be very interesting, as you get a nice panoramic view here. Solo commentary, I mean, it is my strong suit because I am a very professional talker. I love talking a little bit too much sometimes. But you know what we do with that? We just keep it going. Juicy today is going to be playing tank for SWOSU, as normally False is the one that's tanking, but I don't know why they're switching it up. But maybe we're going to see how it goes, as we're going to have C and Rec on the DPS, Nor and Sphinx as usual on the support. Now let me put this up a little bit further. Whee! Gonna be zooming all the way over to our homies across the screen. Let's check. One. Nope, that's the enemy team. We're gonna begin the setup here, as we see C on the DPS here. Big TP out the gate from Rec, and immediately going to switch. And it looks like they're gonna be pushing themselves down main here. So Rec gonna be switching over to the Ashe. And we're gonna be seeing some nice poke here from Nor. Gonna get a big dynamite though. Gonna have to watch out, as that's Maga is gonna be running it down. Nor getting pretty low here though. You're gonna have to watch out, and that's gonna be a dead Juicy, but not before Rec gets one pick off right here. Gonna be able to get a trade, but a trade for a DPS is not good enough for a trade for a tank, so you're gonna have to back that up and swap, or not swap, just reset a little bit. That's all you're gonna need. And it looks like there's Sphinx going to be swapping over to the Ana. As we see Juicy here just getting some nice poke here. Going to back up completely. And it looks like they're going to be switching characters. As we switch over to Rec here, taking this Ashe 1v1 and losing right now. Going to have to get that health back. You do not want to peek that again, homie. As you were just kind of waiting for heals. As we switch over to the D.Va now. And it looks like they're going to try and maybe commit themselves to a different area, as that's going to be a pretty big kill onto Sphinx right there. As we see C here, no Wraith form, but almost be able to find that Reaper here. Going to be able to call to go inside here, but that's a baby D.Va now. You're going to have to get your mech back quick here, as if you're not, you're going to be stalling pretty heavily here. C just kind of holding this 1v1 right here against this Junkrat, but going to teleport in on the Junkrat. Might be able to find one shot, but not going to find the others. And we're going to have to see how this goes here. Reckon them both go on the sideline, but there's the Maga. As we're going to be seeing Maga just going to absolutely stomp crush them, as Rec tries to get out, but going to miss the coach gun. Everyone is going to be going down besides C and Sphinx, able to retreat back to spawn. Now getting a little bit dicey here, as they're going only 80% and no really big ults on the board besides Nor's. Sphinx coming up soon, Rec and C as well coming up, but you only have 10 seconds left in order to get on this point. And we're going to use Kitsune Rush. Are they going to be able to run forward? Someone's going to have to touch point here soon. They're going to be able to maybe kill Maga here. They're going to nano, but no one's even looking at point. And that's a big ult, and they're able to get the point. Rec able to get the touch. A big nano blossom right there from C. Good stuff. And they're going to be able to get themselves a pretty decent stagger here, too, on to Nick. Now going to have to walk around. 99 to 10. And that was 4 ults in use of SWOSU. And now we're going to be seeing 2 ults coming out. Oh, it was a 3 ult to 4 ult chain. So not a terrible trade in order to win the point, keep this fight going, but you're going to have to watch out for that window, and you're going to have to watch out for that Bob. And Rek also going to be ready for this Bob war here, as he's only 1 on point. And there we go, Bob going to bob the point, but Bob is looking a little bit... but actually, both Bobs are in a pretty decently bad position here. But Juicy getting a little bit too far forward, as he's going to take a lot of damage from that window. And Rex over on the side trying to live, and everyone is gone besides Sphinx. Sphinx in the back trying to come back from spawn, and that's going to be round 1 going to Arkansas. And it's looking how things usually go. You know, things are just kind of happening. Like, how do I say it? Like, I feel like there's no real direction. Like, Rex really doing a good job putting on pressure. C's also trying to put as much pressure as he can, but there's not really much reaction, like, based stuff. There's no really, like, effectiveness when they walk. It's kind of just who on our team is really just shooting at the same person at the same time. And I feel like there's no real clear comms on where to go sometimes, or mechanical call on this thing. But looks like they're all going to be going right side, as Rek is going to be going to the right. Going to be trying to find himself a nice juicy off angle here. And there's one pop shot. Gonna get a nice dynamite onto this Ashe. Oh, but Maga is gonna go in and take out both C and Juicy, and they are going to have to run away. Poor Rek is going to fall a little later than the others, and that's gonna be a clean fight win for Arkansas there. And with this, they're gonna have to find themselves a reset here. And Juicy again is taking all the damage he can, doing as much as he can with Maga. And this is just kind of how the Maga battle works. You just kind of keep shooting at each other, but that's going to be a use of his overdrive. Gonna have to watch out there. C putting on as much damage as he can. We already used nade too, so this is looking pretty rough. Maybe find the sleep? No, no sleep, but a big nade. That's a pretty big nade. If C can get on it. Oh, but there's going to be the immortality field to counter. But Juicy is still putting on a lot of pressure here. They didn't keep this up. 1, 2, oh, but that's a lot of damage. They mess up the nade. No, they don't mess up the nade. That was actually a really good nade from Noor. I thought they had an Ana. That was on me. Able to destroy the trap. And here we go. Gonna not be able to stop it. Doesn't get a direct hit. But we'll be able to find the Maga trade. And C is able to find 2. As Rex now on the Reaper, gonna be able to press this forward a little bit. Gonna try and TP onto the Bastion, Baptiste. And there we go, able to clean it up, 67%. Yeah, 67%. Dang, I'm so good at calling these things. But now it is going to be ult war. Rek is going to be on the right side. He doesn't have Blossom, but we're gonna have to see how this goes. Juicy just fighting in main here with C. And it looks like, there we go, Maga's gonna be running on him. And there we go. That's Wagiki. Ooh, and cage fight with both support ults coming down, as Rek is going to be trying to fight for his life here. Going to have to try and get out. Is he going to be able to live with the support from his support? Oh, Lord, no, he is gone. But that is all the ults from Arkansas out. Can we see a rush in here with cage fight? I would be 100% down for this. I would 100% throw this down. Nice. Gonna be able to find it. 1, 2. That's a lot. And now it should just be cleanup, as there's only 1 left, but you guys need to get on the point, as there's only 10%. And they're gonna be able to get it with 96%. Rek, the only one having ult, and Sphinx coming up close to it. It's kind of just seeing how they're going to attack this. Let's see if Rek is able to pull off a big Blossom. No, he is not. Not going to be able to find that. But there is a big ante, though. And that's going to be able to close out the Maga right there. Oh, but the High Noon from the right side going to be able to take him out. Now just going to be up to Juicy, Nor, and Sphinx here. Sphinx coming up close, though, onto the Nano. Will she be able to get it in time? As now Juicy just tries to hold on and press forward onto the point and tries to get a flop. There's the Nano. Going to try and run it in. And Rek is able to find one, but this is a Nano and Maga. I don't think you're really going to be able to find the, I don't think Arkansas is going to be able to find the picks here. And this might be a big stagger. Ooh, a big crush, able to find two right there, 70%. But now you're getting into last fight territory. This is the last fight, and there are ults on the board here for Arkansas, and there is not really much over here for SWOSU. You have a 90% to a Bastion ult, and you're close to both Nor and Juicy. But Rek able to find the big pick onto the Baptiste. That's a really big pick here, as they're not going to be able to have window for this fight. Things are going to have to go. He knows there's another assassination. He able to find the second assassination. And he's able to find one on that. Is he going to be able to keep it up? But it's their own. Oh my goodness. Own thing. Sphinx here, trying to heal as much as he can. Oh no. Gets the ante onto the Bap though. If he can find one shot. Baptiste is dead. It's just now Rek and Sphinx. If they can find this kill. And now, oh my goodness, it's a Cassidy on point. Tries to find a nade. But there we go, there's the Kitsune rush. Rek able to find one. There we go. Rek just gonna be starting blasting. Able to find another, and they're gonna be able to flip point. They need to get this cap right now. I don't think they're gonna be able to touch though, and there we go. SWOSU able to take second map. There we go. Able to still keep it up. That was some really good flips there and really good ult usage from SWOSU Gray. And now we're going to be going into the third and final map on Busan. Things are getting intense here. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. The Maga ults, the Bastion form, Rek doing amazing picks on the assassinations onto the Baptiste and the Cassidy there were very vital for winning that fight. And now we're going to see if he can do it again as we're going to be going into this third map now. And let's see here. I want to see if we maybe if Nora can find herself a nade here maybe. And it looks like they're going to be going left side here instead of going normally from main. This is going to be looking like a pretty tough one to go through. As Rek is going to have to back up as well. That's going to be pretty rough. We see C here on the other side of point. They could take the point here, but Juicy going to be dropping first with this Maga, and that's going to be a big cleanse. Double cleanse back, but the Junkrat is going to be, and Cassie are going to be able to find two right there. As Juicy is now forced to run away, and Sphinx right here, able to get a nade, able to keep Juicy up, and able to find a pick onto the Cassidy on the way out. Now they do have the advantage here. If they find themselves here, they could be in a pretty good spot. Rek going over to the Widow. Gonna be able to get a body shot on to the Juno, but forcing them to really stay in this really rough position here. Just kind of keeping this position. Headshot on the Maga, big headshot. There's now Maga right now. Tries to find a pick there. Not gonna be able to find it. There we go. Able to find the pick onto the Maga. Gonna try and walk on this Kiri. And Rek able to find the pick onto the Kiri, and they're gonna flip it. The earliest they flipped the point in this entire map, 27%. That's a really good early flip here. As we see Rek here just sitting on this high ground, waiting and chilling for his time to come. But we're gonna see some swaps out here from Arkansas. As we're seeing the Lucio and the Reaper pick here now. Things are gonna be getting very nasty. Oh, there's Tyre. Gonna see how are they gonna deal with this. As both Sphinx and Nor are having a little bit of a rough time as they're going to try and run on him. Sphinx does not have any abilities and is getting walked on, but they're still able to keep it up as Juicy is alone on point now against a Reaper Oh, no. Reaper Junkrat. But Rex able to find one. Is he able to get out? He's able to get out. And a big pick, too. Oh, he just barely misses on to a headshot right there, though. But still, even percent. And coming up soon, we have 3 ults on board. Coming up 5 here. And there's only really 1 ult here for Arkansas here. If they really get aggressive here, they can really push their advantage here. We're going to see. There we go. Hey, cancels the ult, I think. That was a good cancel on to the Maga ult. And we're going to be, Nor is going to fall, but they're able to push their advantage now. Big stomp. Now he just has to walk on this Lucio here. Just a Lucio on point. And Rek is going to be using sights. They're going to be able to flip point. Rek still in the air here. As they're going to try and teleport on him. They use SWOSU as well. Not going to be able to find a pick though. But going to go back here. And just wait. If you can find a pick onto this Junkrat here, that'd be such a big pick. Oh, but he's going to take double headshot. He's going to have to watch out. Going to have to reposition. As we see, oh my goodness, Juicy is in. And Rek is going to die. I would see a big, oh my goodness, no use of the cage yet. And we're going to go use Kitsune, but that's going to be a double tire. And that's going to be a full reset there. Now going down to 71%. Rek going to Ash here for the last few fights here. 2 ults on board here for Arkansas, but also 2 really powerful ults that can really lead to a really good victory right here if they can pull it off. The cage fight Bastion combo. This is looking pretty good. Oh, there's the Reaper. They try to find the Reaper on the back line, but they're able to kill him. But that's going to be 1 down. You're going to be losing your Maga there. And that's going to be form right there. Are they going to be able to do anything? Are they going to be able to touch? Rek is able to get the touch. But that's not going to be much else, as no one else is going to be able to touch the point. And that's going to be first game going to Arkansas. Wow. Really good first game, but oh man, so many opportunities that we can always work on next time. But still, SWOSU grade played first map very well, and I hope they learn from their mistakes from this game and go it on to the next game. Have they not done bans yet or stages? That's weird. I don't think I haven't seen any stage bans yet. Usually this is the part where everyone's just kind of thinking, oh wait, no, it's game mode now. You have to think what game mode. But I don't know what game mode they would be doing. What game modes? What's the rules again? I'm pretty sure it's after control. You get to pick between 3 game modes, and then those 3 game modes, the winner picks. I think the winner picks map or loser picks map or loser picks map. I can't remember actually. So, huh? I don't know. Oh, Hollywood. Okay, I guess they don't even do it in chat anymore. That's really cool. I guess they have their own NECC chat that they talk in, which is really interesting. But it looks like we're going to be doing Hollywood, and it looks like it'll be attack first. Wow. This is going to be very interesting. I don't really see this map too many times. Oh, boy. And I don't know why I got very tired all of a sudden. I think it's just been a long day. Been a long day, but hopefully it won't be too much longer. Hopefully we can see a comeback from SWOSU and them just absolutely show dominance for this next game. I think with their type of comp, Hollywood's gonna be a little tricky as what you would call it. I think I don't know. Hollywood's a little interesting part of a map. Like, there's a lot of high ground on second point that really can just shut you down, especially when you're trying to do brawl. And this type of comp that SWOSU Gray is really trying to run, and Arkansas as well, is going to be really difficult to implement on a map like Hollywood, unless if you can get through. Well, first and third point are fine. It's second point, that long stretch with the big high ground in the saloon and everything, that's going to be the hardest part about this map for SWOSU. But I feel like they can absolutely still keep this going. If Arkansas is running the comp that they are running, I think things will be okay. But we're going to be getting into this game number 2. Starting off with the Dynamite. We're going to be seeing Rec on the May this time, which is very interesting. Going to be seeing how he does. Going to be getting some nice poke here. Kind of just chilling here, getting this poke. Maybe going to hit a shot. Nice double body shot. Not going to be able to find that. But C, able to find one. That's a really big pick onto the Junkrat. Going to be going bashing for him here now too. But they're going to be using Cardiac Overdrive, and they're going to just be shooting down, negating all of that damage. But Juicy is just going to be on their back line here. Maybe be able to find some damage. Oh, but decides to just run back in order to help his team. Cardiac Overdrive, and that's just going to beat it. 5v1 is just going to beat that. But you want to watch out here. Juicy's still on low HP, but able to find the Junkrat as well. That's looking pretty good. And C as well, able to find another. Nice nade from Nor there as well. Great one. And now we see Rec and C able to finish up that kill. Going up very quickly, getting a 5-minute first point. That's really looking really good. Now this is where the struggle begins. But you already have both support ults and C's ult. This is insane ult already. It's not even been a minute yet and you already have ult. This is looking pretty bizarre. Big wall onto the Junkrat as well, but this just can't close off the kill just yet. Let's see. We do have Orbital. I wonder if they will be using it. Oh, what is Juicy doing? Juicy's going to be down low, going to be fighting. But C's able to find one. Going to return back to point. Oh, they're going to use Nano there? Okay. Oh, I guess, yeah, they traded Nano for Bob. We take those, I guess. I have no idea what the heck is happening anymore. So, if you excuse me. Oh, use Cardiac. There we go. Able to even up the fight here. As now, we just see Nord just trying her best to keep Juicy alive here. And wonder what's going on here. Where is Rek? Rek's on the opposite high ground here. Gonna have to ice himself out. Make sure he doesn't die here. And they need to find themselves a rotation under here quick. If they can find a quick rotation here, they should be fine. And there we go. And that's gonna be every single ult in the book right here. But no kills are gonna come out of that. You need to run away. That is, oh no, that was, oh no. SWOSU committed so many ults to that. Nothing. Oh no. After you see, all right, this is something that it just happens with time. That if you notice that you are losing the fight, you do not need to commit ults at all. And look at that, they're going to be finding themselves a rotation up here though. They do have the ult advantage though, so they can't technically just walk here, I think, and they should be fine. Rek able to find one, but Sphinx going to be going down. I just caged this guy. I don't care. Never mind. Nor's down. I don't know what happened. And it looks like they are just going to be walking, and that's going to be it. C, though, and Rek just holding it up top. Deciding not to use any ults here. And, okay, C is just going to be kind of dying up there alone, as now they're going to have to reset here. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. We're going to have to find themselves a reset here real quick. And I feel like they can just speed ring under and be fine here. With a Maga, good wall onto the Maga, but Sphinx going down again. We're going to be getting Cardiac Overdrive. There we go. Going to be able to put down the cage. Going to get the Nano off too. That's looking pretty good. That's a really good ult. Didn't really need the, whatchamacallit, the freeze, but still able to win that fight. That's all we need. And Rek able to find himself a nice team kill for his troubles. Now you need to push the cart though. All right, going to try and wall that off, but not really going to be too big of a wall. There's Bob. Bob's going to be going down main, but that's going to be one down. Juicy, and then I'm going to be able to pick up two big double kill from Juicy. But we'll have to watch out. Oh, that's a Junkrat, though. Going to be able to take down C. How are they going to be able to take this one out, though? Going to try and shoot down this Juno. Not going to be able to chase him, though. See if we get a pick here. Nope. But Rek's going to get pretty weak. Going to have to heal all the way up. Juicy's just in again. Cardiac Overdrive. Going to get naded. And again, just going to be taking all this damage. We have Sphinx Orbital still. There we go. There's going to be Orbital. Boom! A big slam, but nothing to combo off of it, sadly. But that's going to be a big freeze. Able to find two. He's waiting for it. And they're going to be able to get second cap. Look at that. Amazing. And still going to be able to find two up. Oh, and Ash is going to be up top. Going to have to watch out. Now, looking pretty decent. We have Nano Boost, but things are looking up for Arkansas with the Kitsune Rush. But I think things should be fine here. It looks like it might be a nice nade. Gonna force him off high ground. And C just kind of sitting here, trying to find his poke. Juicy is taking a lot of damage, though. Gonna go into passion form a little early here, tries to find the kill onto the Junkrat. And now going to be not in turret form here for this engage, but that's going to be a Nano on the Juicy. Is Juicy able to find one, two, into the boom? Maybe even find three here. If he can find the kills here, that'd be very good. He's just going to keep walking. But not going to be able to find the last two supports there. But Bob and Cage are going to be on deck. But you do have Sphinx and Cage as well. And there we go. Bob is going to be thrown out. Man is just going to be running back for the Bob, just going to try and melt that guy before the fight even starts. And there we go. Bob's going to go down, but C is going to go down as well. Now going to have to watch out here. Rek taking a lot of damage. But he is building up to ult pretty quickly, but he's going to go down. Still having Orbital if she so pleases. Having to watch out though as Nor is getting pretty weak and Juicy is going to fall. Now with 4 ults on the board on both sides coming up here. We're going to see this is going to be the ult fights of all time. We're going to be seeing a lot of cues here. Look out and pay attention and open your eyeballs, everyone. As we see Juicy going to try and rush in on to the Maga, but not going to be able to find it. Going to go into Cardiac. Just going to keep melting and melting and melting. I would cage this so fast. And he decides not to cage. What is... Oh, no, bro. That's so not good. But maybe able to find one pick here. Able to find a pick onto 1, 2. Rek able to find 2 picks here. That's looking pretty good. But there's going to be 1 down. But Juicy is coming back, and he still has Cage. If he can throw this down, going to throw down Cage. Going to be able to find 1. That's a big pick. And able to find maybe another here. That's big. But you're going to have to stop him here. That's going to be SWOSU. And I don't think they're going to be able to have a touch now. And there we go, going all the way to 3rd point. I was getting a little scared there. Whew. But that was an excellent job there from SWOSU Gray. Again, kind of how I predicted it was going to be, that like the 2nd point was going to be the tough one, and 3rd point and 1st point were kind of going to be the simple ones. But 3rd point also has its high ground, so I can also see why 3rd point can be a struggle for SWOSU as well. But I also really genuinely think that they played this map very, very well. Not going to be able to get any overtime, but that's not really going to matter, as we're going to be going in to defense. If they can hold this, should be all good. And with their comp, I think they should be all fine and dandy. Oh, their coach left, I guess? Is it this? No. What button is it? Nah, I can't find the button. As it looks like we are going to be getting into the 2nd round. And Juicy and C are looking like they're going to be starting high ground here, which is a very interesting choice, honestly. And Hanzo is going to be very deadly against C here. Hanzo shreds very badly, but so does that. And there we go. That's going to be the 1st one down. C going to get outpoked. But there we go. Going to be a nice wall, though. Might be able to stop him here. Juicy going to be going in. But no Cardiac means he's going to go down as well. Now just going to be old Rek on the point. As we see, Sphinx and Nor have already escaped. Going to get a nice sleep onto the Maga there. And they're now going to have to basically fight the exact same battle that they did, but now in reverse. And also looking pretty, but I think they have a lot better advantage here than they did last time, since there's not even anywhere close to ults compared to how SWOSU already had ults at the beginning. So everything should be fine here. Nice anti and a sleep. That's a dead Maga right there. Big anti and sleep from Nor right there. And now it looks like he's going to press his advantage. But going to take a lot of damage, as where is he going? As Nor and Sphinx did not engage with him, and he is going to fall for that. Now going to have to watch out here. Rek in a sticky situation. Oh, and he's going to go down as well. Very unfortunate play there from Juicy. But now we're going to see how he's going to respond to this. As C is going to go down again to this Hanzo. Hanzo is doing a lot right now. Going to go under, going to try and dodge that window. And decides to go point instead. Doesn't just go point. And he is alive for it? No, he is not going to be alive for that. As now, but Rek able to do a pretty good job there. And also maybe able to get a Maga here. There we go, 2 kills here. Gonna even up the fight. And Juicy on his way back. Gonna try and find a contest onto this point now. Does he find the Baptiste? There we go, Baptiste going to go down. As he's gonna walk forward. And there we go, Rek able to find 2. Big stuff from Rek here, getting some amazing picks. And now SWOSU having themselves 4 ults, almost 5, going into this next fight here. Trying to just lob that dynamite. Honestly, Bob battles are gonna be very, ooh my goodness, that was very close. Bob battles are gonna be very addictive. Oh, and there we go, just do not peek me. And that's gonna be a big ult from big ult from C right there as well. Gonna be able to find 1, 2, 3. C's gonna kill them all, except for a Bob and a Hanzo. But can Rek and them finish it off? There we go, able to finish it off. But sounds like they're coming back quick. Honestly, this should be fine though, as they're not going to be able to come back quick enough. And Rek's going to try and rotate now the high ground. Not going to be able to get the dynamite off though. Oh, but the headshot. Ooh, and the diff. There we go. Rek is absolutely dominating right now. 1, 2 picks, man. Can he get a third? Almost a third. Sphinx going to clean that one up right there. Big stuff here from Rek. Howdy doody, buddy. You're on the stream. And now no ults in sight for Arkansas, and all 3 on board for SWOSU. Looking in a very dominant position right here with both Bob, Cage, and Nano. Looking to be a very, very good time. Oh, but there's dynamite. Oh, and there we go. Gonna bob him immediately. Big bob. That is a super dunzo. But going to actually fall. But that is still a great bob. Able to find 1, 2, maybe even third. C going behind. What's going on here? I guess everyone decided to fall down the low ground. But still able to keep that fight even with only 1 ult too. That was such a big bob. And now only 1:20 on the clock, and still no ults in sight, as that fight was just so quick that they couldn't even build any ult charge. Rek gonna go up top again. Gonna have to watch out though, as he's kind of in a little bit of a sticky situation there. Headshot though, but that's gonna be a slam. And he's gonna slam the Tracer! Big slam. And they're not even gonna be able to need ults here, as he's just gonna walk on him, but that's gonna be Nano. He just keeps his advantage right here if he can. They're really up. If they can just push this advantage. Rek able to find 1. There's a Baptiste up here. Dynamite. Rek finding 2. Rek showing off this match right here. Oh my goodness. 36 seconds on the clock. And now ults are finally on board here now for Arkansas. Headshot right there. But we still have 3 ults for SWOSU here coming up for this last team fight of... could be the last one of this map. And we're going to see. Tries to find the dynamite. Not going to be able to get it. C's going to have to wraith out early. Actually does find the dynamite there. Going to immediately get out of there. And decide to dip. And there's going to be a bob in the far back. And it looks like C is going to go down. And yep, that's going to be Juicy down as well. That is 3 ults. That is all their ults. But I think they might be able to get themselves a touch here if Juicy comes back in time. I think they do get a touch. I think they were far enough. Nice big sleep as well from Nor. Gonna barely survive. And now this is gonna be all up to Juicy. Gonna slam it down. Big! Gonna be able to find one. Not gonna be able to find the second one, but C is gonna be able to find the other one. He has Blossom. Gonna throw out the Blossom! And there we go! Map 2 going to SWOSU Gray. Keeping it alive. And there we go. 1-1. Let's go, Rec. Rec being a star player here. Constantly open. Big! Big play. Oh my goodness, Rec. Yes. Oh my goodness. Great stuff from Rec right there. Amazing. Always finding himself some opening picks so that SWOSU can just relax a little bit on ults, on resources, everything. Great plays. And now, as we wait for the I think it's the best of 3. So I think this next one, or no, is it first of 3? I think it's first 2, 3. I think. So I think there's still, a few more. But we're going to be seeing False going to be playing in for these next few games. We're going to see how things are going. Oh, and it looks like they are going to be playing Push on Esperanza. This is going to be a very interesting map. Esperanza is, I feel like, good for both of them, honestly, because they're both playing the same comp, so both playing very brawl, with a little bit of poke, with a dash of poke, but mainly just brawl. It's very weird to classify like some characters because like Mei can poke like a poke character, but also his main kit is used for brawl, and Bastion has very good good hit scan, but also is just brawl because of turret form. So some of these characters very weird classified sometimes. All right, best of 5. All right, first 3 wins. Okay, that's why I was thinking after the fact. I was like, wait a second, never mind. That's how it was the year before. I'm back. I'm stuck in the old ways. We are now out here for blood. We want more games, more. Give us more games. Which honestly, I couldn't be more happy about because now it is went from a because if it was best of 3, then it was literally one more win and they're done. But now it's even, and this next win is going to be very pivotal if you're up or down in the set. It's going to be very, very pivotal map here. Esperanza. Honestly, out of all the maps for push, I actually do not mind Esperanza. I like this map. Every time I play it, I get more and more attuned to it, and I start liking it a little bit more and more every single time. And I start disliking New Queen Street more and more. And then Colosseo has always been my favorite. And the new one, Runasapi, is... I like it. It's cool, but I feel like there's still a very blaring issue with it, like with any push map, where the high grounds and the spots can kind of get a little bit too wonky for my style. And I don't really like that. And now we'll be going ourselves into this game. Going to be running the same exact comp, but now False is going to be playing the Mauga. We're going to see how the tank swap is going to do for this game here. He's going to be starting off on low ground, already taking a lot of damage, and False is immediately going to go down. But Rek able to pick up a kill, maybe even it out a little bit. Oh, fine, 2! 1-2 picks right there. Going to try and even out this game as much as he can. Get a big dynamite onto him. That's going to be no SWOSU right here. But still, 2 picks is a great way to keep this fight in the bag for SWOSU. Now, they need to press this advantage. They're up 2. Why are they holding back here? Oh my gosh, you guys are making me frustrated. Push forward. Oh my god. Guys, push forward. Forward. Please. Oh my gosh, the amount of space they just gave is actually... All right. I'm letting you guys know right now. You guys aren't seeing this. But next time I see you guys, I'm going to slap you guys in the face. But anyways, now we're going to keep going with this commentary. Going to be using Bastion Form there. Not really going to be able to get too much, but some space. Going to get a nice right click, though. But we're going to see Nor going down. Might be able to get the pick, but no, that's going to be a big SWOSU, and that's going to be as well. Going to be able to take one down. But C, not going to be able to get the pick fully, but going to be able to get the trade. And now poor Rek alone on point. All right. So, first mistake. You went low ground instead of going high ground. Riz special. But C is going to be ulting from spawn? Okay. Interesting. Interesting gameplay. Not going to be able to get anyone. Going to get a dynamite off. Not really going to be able to find much there. Going to be going to... Alright. Going to go to the Reaper. Honestly, right here, I would just not even know it. I'd just go to Reaper. Because now there's so much more... They've gotten so much more space here now, and now it's going to be really hard to really get all the space back for the next 7.5 minutes. But you do have Sphinx, and you do have Rek ult here, Nor as well. But kind of the same for them. C going to be going on their back line. Going to be able to force one ult out. Rek going to be going down. But C's False is able to find one. But that's going to be it as well. Nor and Sphinx are going to have to get out of there. As now things are looking very bad. But you do have ult here to counteract. So do they. And now we're going to have to see how things are going to go here. Going to bob point. I will say that's a little bit of an early bob, but does get you the space. Maybe find a pick here. Big pick. And the bob might be able to find another. Nope. But going to keep them a little strapped down there. And Rek able to find these hits. And the point is being contested somehow. Got this Maga right here. False able to find one. And if they can get this Maga, all right. And there we go. Now, going to be trying to overturn this game. What? Okay. You have Sphinx and False ult. This could be fine. Cage with, if you can get a good Cage, Orbital with Cage is actually really, really good. Not going to be able to find anyone over there, Rec. They're on the opposite side. But, there we go. There's going to be that. But, they're just going to be walking on their back line. And one's going to go down. Going to Cage. Not going to find anything in the Cage. Not going to be able to be in. Oh, man. But, maybe find a, there we go. Going to be able to find a pick onto the Kiri. But they're down their main heals, but there's not really too much you could do there as there's going to be a Cassidy stun onto C right there. A little bit of a late Cage there. All right, let's see how Rec can do here. Not going to be able to find a diamond to point. Nice pop shots. But going to have to rotate the main. C and False are really just holding this down. They can take this space. Again, like, against a Cassidy, you really don't have to worry about space. You can run for it as much as you want. Like, I could die. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Good stuff. Able to take out the Maga. Of course, Nor and Sphinx are just... Oh, my gosh. No, someone woke it. Oh, my goodness. No way. I'd be so mad. I'd be screaming at whoever woke up that Tracer. Nor, you got robbed. But now we're going to be having two ults on the board here, both C and Nor. Be having Nano Blossom. We've seen this work before. We're going to see if it will work again. And only really Cage coming out from Arkansas here. Big nade. They're going to be able to walk on that. And maybe even get a kill. No, not going to be able to get the kill, though. Rec sadly going to be going down. But going to be able to find the trade. And there we go. There's going to be it. They're going to get the Nano, though. And that's going to be big enough to get the trade. 1, 2. Just going to be trying to destroy the Cage. And now it's just going to be a Kiri without any abilities now. If you can find it. Oh, but that's going to be a big stick from Storm. Now going to be that right there. But not going to be able to get the dynamite hit, though. And now, like I said, it's just going to be a big back and forth battle now. As this space is now going to be next to impossible to really get back without good ult usage from SWOSU. And more aggressiveness. As you see here. Oh, that's going to be SWOSU. Big nade. Tries to find it, but there we go. Going to be Orbital. And they're going to keep walking. Wait, C able to find one. And Sphinx able to find one as well. Big nade. Not going to be able to get it, though. False going to try and walk in. But it's not going to be able to find it. Now going to have to walk up here. With only really Cassidy Noon on board. This should be pretty good. Big, going to be able to force out the SWOSU. Big slam, nice. They're going to be able to take down Maga there. And it looks like C is going to try and go for the assassination. And he's going to force out the Cassidy bullet there. No high noon for him. And now Rec deciding to switch to the Mei instead here. Which, I mean, you know, we're going to see. I think it'll be fine either way. And now no ults on board except for Beat here for Arkansas. And we still have Cage, but Nor's going to go down. And C's going to go down, and Sphinx. Everyone's going to be going down. And False is going to go down last, almost getting second there. And that's going to be a team kill for Arkansas. And now we got a minute 40 Minute 40 you do have some space that you didn't have before, but you're gonna have to get here quick and tick this robot, because the robot is now gonna be a little bit farther away from you guys. You can't be that slow. You gotta go. Gonna try and stop it, but the wall doesn't stop robot. That's gonna be Cage, and C is going to go down, and robot is going all the way to spawn, and I don't think they realize that it's all the way in spawn now. They're not going to be able to get back in time, I don't think. As False and everyone is just all the way in the background. But they are going to be able to get a touch. As C is going to be able to find it. Tries to find the kill. But Rek is going to go down. That's SWOSU. Going to try and go for an ult here. Able to find 1, 2. Maybe be able to find a third here. The Tracer has no blinks, but that's just going to be enough to force him off. I think there we go. Oh my goodness. Only 2 ults really for SWOSU here for 30 seconds left on the clock and having to get 139 meters. Basically getting all the way to the very end and capping. This is going to be tough. But we're going to see. They let second spawn happen. And there we go. That's going to be a big ante. That's Kiri, has no abilities. Are they going to be able to shoot? There we go. Going to be able to take out Kiri. And Maga's dead too. That's 2. Can he find a third? Lucio and big Sphinx able to find it with her right click. But that Tracer is going to be able to take out Sphinx. All right, they might be able to get second spawn here, but not in time for everyone to respawn. Actually, just in time for Sphinx to respawn, though. That could be good. If Sphinx can get back quick, he might be able to see another fight. Let's see. Is Sphinx going to be able to get there in time, though? A big right click. But C's going to go down. And I don't think there's going to be enough here. Nora's going to go down as well. Sphinx, and it's just up to Rek. 1v5. Gets the recall. Just trying to live as long as he possibly can, and that's just going to be game. Game 3 going to Arkansas. 2-1. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Sorry for the yawn, by the way. I don't know why, I've been very tired. But now this is a very tricky spot here. You're now going to be going into game 4, and it's 2-1. Oh, looks like we're gonna be getting Saravasa as the fourth map. I think it should be. This is literally all the brawl maps. That's literally what it is. It's just all the brawl maps, which makes sense. This is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very. Oh man, I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh boy. They said ready. I guess SWOSU Gray is deciding on some things real quick. So we'll just have to wait for that. All right. Looks like everything is ready for game 4. Gonna see how things are going to go on Suravasa. Why did I spawn here? First point's going to be here. Which gonna be pretty interesting to see. I don't know. Wait, is that? I never noticed that before. Is that like? I don't know what language that's in. But free Wi-Fi. Alrighty. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Alright. Need to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And it looks like we're going to be running the same comp. But this time Rex going to be going on the Tracer, which is something I like to see. I like Rex Tracer. Rex Tracer has impressed me a lot because he does exactly what I do, but sticks to it. I just never stick to it. And they will be going out here. As everyone going to be going over here. And Rek will be going on his own little flank over here. Kind of going to be marking the Tracer, actually. And that's going to be one. That's going to be SWOSU out. That's going to be pretty big. And that's going to be one down right there. Going to be a big pick. Boom! Big stomp as well, but Rek going to get Tracer diffed. And just kind of looking around. That's going to be SWOSU. Boom, and that's gonna be Lucio down now too. See, gonna go into Bastion form, and now it's just gonna be Tracer and a Reaper. Reaper right here. Boom, Dunzo. That's just a Tracer. With Nor, having a little bit of a rough time there, but able to close it out with Rek coming back. And there we go. First point is getting capped by SWOSU. And we see here Rek kind of playing the little cat and mouse game, where he's just running around with his pistols. And kind of just waiting for fight to start here. 85% ult for both C and Sphinx. That's looking pretty good compared to how things are going. And that's going to be a Big anti and sleep. Woo! And there we go. That's just going to be 2. Rec going to try and find another, and that's going to force out the freaking, oh my goodness. All of them. I can't even speak. Whew. That was a really good play from Nor right there. A good anti and a good sleep. And Rec was just on the, oh my goodness. Rec was on the Kiriko and just kind of forcing off cooldowns on the Kiriko, so he really couldn't do much to help the Maga. So looking pretty good here. 84% for Pulse as well. Gonna be going for the backline here. No SWOSU. And C's gonna be able to find one. Gonna have to watch out. Oh, and that's gonna be down as well. But that's a nano. Boom, able to find one. I'll just cage fight this. Just kill this guy. Cage fight it. I don't care. Just cage fight. Cage fight. Cage fight. Oh my gosh. Fall. Juicy. Oh no. And this is going to be a big throw right here. As now but he still might be winnable if he can get out. Just needs to get out. Sphinx able to find up 1. Able to find 2. Rec having to recall. Might be able to get out. 28 health. Nope, not going to be able to get it. All right, Falls, or not Falls, Juicy, if you need anything, press the Q button. You are up. Press the button. I do not care. I do not care. Press it. All right, forcing out Reaper, walk on this guy. Easily walk on him. There's a Lucia right here. You have an easy target to just jump in there and just ult. This will be an easy ult. There's Trap. And there we go. C's going to go down. And Nor. Okay. Ah, man. I'm sorry. This is just really aggravating me. Like, it's eating me up inside. I want to yell so bad at them to just ult, but I can't. I'm not allowed to yell and where they can hear me. But we have this. 3 ults on deck for Arkansas. 99% though. If they can flip this point. This is last fight for this point though. With Juicy and C having ult. And there we go. Juicy's going to go in. That's going to be 1. That's going to be SWOSU. And there we go. They're going to be a big ult. But no one's going to touch points, so they're going to C9. Even though they're going to find all the kills, they're not going to be able to get the point as they just C9'd it. Having to walk back. And now you do have Sphinx ult, but I don't think it's going to be enough. As you have both DPS ults now on board. But you're going to be at objective early. 10 seconds to unlock. You can kind of just keep the space here. If we use the Sphinx ult early, I think if we use Orbital early, we might be able to be fine. Reaper going to rotate up to the high ground. And here we go. They're going to be charge in. Big slam. And going to be able to find 1, 2. A big ult from Sphinx right there. It would have helped find 2. Big orbital. And a big right click as well. The Tracer just 1. Nice. A great ult there from Sphinx. Great ult. And now going to again win the first fight. Now, can they keep this to 100% this time? Juicy going to be holding the low ground. Just going to be getting his tick damage. Coming up. Only ult really looking forward to. 2 ults for up here. And it looks like C is pressing the advantage. But going to have to get out of there. Good anti though. But Rec going to sadly fall. As now Nor as well. Almost finding the sleep. But now Sphinx and Juicy are the only ones left on point. A big right click, but just going to fully back out of there and let things lie. That's perfectly fine. Rec now deciding to go over to the Cassidy. 75%. If they can win this point, I think they win. If they win this, if they want to fight and get cap point, I think they win. I think that's not enough time for them to respawn. Maybe. Now they do have Tracer though, so maybe there's a chance. But now, Rec just inside, getting his poke. Now, boom. That should be a lot of damage onto this guy. You're gonna trade out Bastion, but you do get out one. But that's going to be a pulse on the Sphinx. And Juicy is going to die for that. Going to get a nano onto Rek, though. But it's a 1v3 unless this man pops up and able to find one. But he doesn't. He can't die like that, or else he can't lose. He can't lose that 1v1 at least. And now, having to reset here. Last fight now. We're going to see here. Juicy going to be going in. Going to get a big slam. 91%. Big orbital. But that's going to be a pick onto C now. And a pick on the Nor. Will he get cage fight in time? No, he will not. Rek and everyone are just fighting for dear life. And that's going to be a team kill. As now, we are going to be going over to next point. We see them going to be going out here. Do have both C and Juicy ults here. And this could be last point here for them. Rek again, going to be getting out this poke. Almost had Deadeye here. Not going to be able to find it. C going to ult. Trying to find 1, 2. But not going to be able to find any kills. But C then going to be able to go into Bastion form and find 1. Maybe even find 2 here if he can get this kill on the cast. Big stick onto the cast. Able to find 2 picks that fight. Now they need a walk. Rek going to be pressing forward, trying to find a pick onto them. But C's going to get the finish in the follow-up. Rek able to find another. And now again, for the 3rd time, going to win point. And now we see how things are going to go this time. No ults again, but they are coming up on cage fight. We do have cage fight, and we do have Rek ult. So we're going to see how this goes. Going to get a nice stick, big damage. But that's a Maga. Going to have to go to the turf form early here in order to survive. Tries to find it, get a nice stick, but now you're going to have to watch out. Rek just holding the back. C's able to find a pick onto the Tracer, though. Big pick. And False now just going to be, or not False, Juicy's going to be walking forward. And a big anti onto him. A big anti again. And just going to block that with the, oh my goodness, that is a 3-man. But we're going to see if Rek hits one himself. He finds one. Oh, but dang. That 3-piece is going to be a lot right here. Not going to be able to find the sleep either. And they're just going to have to... Oh, what the heck? Nor got the smooths, I guess. 94%. Very unfortunate right there, as Rek and everyone was kind of just stuck, or not stuck. Juicy and C were just stuck in the Deadeye. But we see here Juicy just getting the damage. But that's a stick, and that's going to be it right there. As C is also going to go down. Tries to find the flashbang, but not going to be able to get it. But Sphinx does get a kill with the right click, though, as Nor is going to have to back up with Sphinx. Does have orbital, and you do have C ult on Lek, but that's 2 support ults you're going to have to run into here. This is going to have to be a very big orbital here from Sphinx in order to get this. And there we go. C is going to be ulting. Let's see where it lands. Sets 3 on tank. Not going to be able to find any, though, with that. All right, going to counter orbital it. And that's going to be 1 big kill onto the Maga. And we see Juicy's going to be setting out point as Rek's able to find 2 with this orbital. Maybe even find a 3rd here. C's able to find it. And both spaghetti aims. And there we go. Able to keep it alive. 2-1. Oh my gosh. 2-1. Oh my lord. I'm getting tired. I need something to eat after this. But not False, Juicy. Juicy taking a little bit of damage, but now we're going to be going over to next point here. As you see, just a big fighter here, going to use his overdrive, and a smart move on keeping in keeping his overdrive there, actually. Because now he can use it now in this fight right here, and it's just going to force him out. Big slam, but now you're going to be fighting that without an overdrive. Oh, it's a big sleep, but that's just not going to be the right sleep you need. But maybe here, able to find one right before he goes. And see now, and now for the first time, they're not going to be able to win at first point. And they're just going to tank that sleep. And C needs to get out of there. That's going to be a big stagger for SWOSU. All right, we got 3 ults on deck here. And coming up soon on some ults here too for Arkansas. Cage fight is going to be pretty big here. So is C's. So we're going to see how are they going to do this. Just doing some simple poke. Maybe we can find a nade. Big nade again. There we go. But that's gonna be Wagiki. But able to find one. And you can find 2 here with this Tracer. Tracer 1. Gonna force off recall, but able to kill Tracer, but that's not gonna be enough as everyone else is already gone. 83%. I don't think they get touch in time. Someone has to touch. And it's gonna have to be Sphinx. Is she gonna be able to make it in time? No, she is not. And that's going to be GG's for SWOSU. 3-1 for Arkansas. Whew. Alrighty. Oh, man, I'm tired. But good games from SWOSU. And a lot of things we can always work on, but overall, good games all around. I think that is it. I'm pretty sure. That is 3-1, isn't it? If not, yeah, it is 3-1. Well, thank you guys all for coming out here to watch the stream. This is the end of our week. Tomorrow, I think, if you want to come down to the arena and get yourself some white chicken chili, Dr. Harrington will be in here cooking up some food and showing up for some SWOSU dogs. I'm pretty sure it's a home game tomorrow, so we're going to be in here getting some food. If you want to come down, you're free to join. And thank you guys for this week, and we will talk to you all later.